and still a few interviews to do. Straight after this one, with Emma Jessup, we're going to make our way over to the Sporting Bears Arena, where for a donation you can get yourself a ride in one of those fabulous cars. And Emma and myself, hopefully, with Mick over there who's organising things, I'm going to go out in a couple of cars and have a chat with them, just all what it's about, and how successful these 2 days have been with them. But basically, we're here at a show surrounded by fabulous cars that pride and joy of many people. And I suppose one of the things that goes hand in hand with that is restoration of cars as well, very important to me. And joining me on stage right now from Leeds College of Technology, I should get this right, is Mick Moorehouse, Mick and Andy Kissack. Good afternoon to you, gentlemen. Good afternoon. There you go. Well, I got the names right this time, and I read it off your t-shirt as well, Mick. Andy, I'll start with you. Obviously, you're both from the college. What exactly do you do there?
Well, we run a City and Guilds restoration course that teaches you all the main disciplines of vehicle restoration. So you're looking at paint work, electrics, timber framing, metal framing, panel work, mechanics, more or less everything that the problems that you would encounter in restoring your own classic car.
There's a very loud red just as you started there. I think you said that. How many weeks does the course last? How long is it for?
Well, it's a 36-week year, but it's a 2-year course.
Right.
Spread over 2 years.
And Mick, coming to you, at the end of that, what do you come out of it with? If anyone is interested out there and finding some more details, we'll tell them that, but what can they come out of this course with?
Well, to start with, you would come out of it with the City and Guilds diploma in vehicle restoration, but you would also come out with it with the necessary skills or skill level to go work for either yourself or a leading restoration company.
Right, and you've had a good look round, I know, because we chatted earlier this morning, and there certainly is a lot of, the work that goes into restoring and building some of these cars. You can just see from Andy, from this show alone, it's quite amazing, isn't it, really?
Yes, it is. There's some fantastic cars here that normally you would not ever get to see. Especially the Sporting Bears people have volunteered to use their cars to raise money for charity. Well done to those people there. Some fantastic cars, good stands, and also some of the new cars that are here as well. The low volume, hand-built cars, some fantastic vehicles. The British motor industry, cottage industry, turns out some fantastic vehicles. Very interesting, quite a dynamic time, really.
You say, Mick, just that you come out of this with the City and Guilds in restoration. What sort of people are you getting coming on these courses? I mean, it's not obviously just school leavers and younger people. Do you get enthusiasts as well?
Yeah, we get very, very few school leavers, actually. What we tend to do is go for people who've probably been out into the workplace, got a work ethic, people who sort of would be around 18, 20 years of age, probably been working as an engineer or in some kind of auto trade background. But you get people from all walks of life. You get people in the 30s, 40s, 50s, people who give up jobs for 2 years, which costs a lot of money. You've got to be really into the thing.
And what's the cost of the course, and when can they get some more details from you?
The cost of the course is around £750 a year.
But you can spread that out, I assume.
You can spread that out over 3 payments each year, and if you don't earn over £5,000 while you're a student on the course, your fees are waived, so you can do the course for free. You just need money to live.
So I pay my money, I know nothing about car restoration. Where are you going to start with me, Andy? Is that, what sort of, do you start really from basics and take people right through?
Yes, we do. We teach people to the basics of welding, joining metal together, measuring, marking out, cutting, basic mechanical cylinder head removal, things like that. But then it gets deeper and deeper. One of the things that we teach is timber framing. A lot of vintage cars have got timber frames. What do you do about that? Well, learn how to make your own. We also teach double curvature panel work, so you can actually panel the whole car up. We teach paint work, all the different disciplines involved in turning out a concourse paint job. You could rewire the vehicle, trim it, everything. There isn't one aspect of vehicle restoration that we don't cover. So whether it be a Mini, right the way through to a Maserati, they are all the same. They're made from metal. They've all got glass, wheels, trim, seats, everything.
So I would assume that on this course you're not just teaching people how to build a car from scratch, as in a kit car. You're actually saying, well, if you pick a car up that needs restoring, no matter what year it is or what make it is or how it's made, you can teach me on this course how to restore that vehicle.
Yeah, basically, yeah. If it's especially if it's like an aluminium bodied frame, then it's basically made from aluminium, shaped using a wheeling machine or whatever method was used traditionally to, whether it be hand formed like a Ferrari or whatever. Built in sections and then welded together and then finished up to paint standard.
Have you had a chance to have a look around the show, Mick? Obviously you have.
Yes, yeah.
What do you think?
Well, we're usually down here to do the restoration shows, and we would traditionally have had a stand here today, but what we've done this time is we've come down here to have a look and see what the new format is, and that's how we got involved in this.
And what do you think? It's looking good, isn't it? They've certainly had a good response.
Yeah, good response. There's a lot of people here. Yeah, it's in a smaller hall this time. It's usually in two. They put it into one, and it's a full place. Yeah.
How long have you been involved? I mean, there's obviously a love affair going back years, but with the course and with the college, how long have you been involved?
Well, myself since 1992.
Have you seen a dramatic change in people's interest in it? Have you seen a greater interest or less, or it's shifted one way or another?
No, it's pretty consistent actually. If you're interested in old cars and if you're interested in restoration, you always will be. I don't think people are fickle about things like that. What we tend to find though is that some people think, well, I'd love to go on a course like that, but I've got a full-time job. So some of the people that we speak to at the show, it takes them maybe 2 or 3 years to turn their lives around to be able to come on such a course.
And you must see a tremendous amount of satisfaction as well when the end of it, that somebody who's come from scratch and knows nothing about restoration, walking out there with that certificate and that pride of knowing they know what they're going to do.
That's right. I mean, we've just got a student now who's been offered a full-time job after the first year at Post-Vintage Aston. So they're a company who are building Aston Martin bodies from scratch, restoring Aston Martins, racing Aston Martins, and he's been offered a job there now. So, you know, hopefully he'll take that up,
You actually, you know, outside of the college, I know it's like a busman's holiday, but are you restoring anything at the moment, or have you just completed, or?
Well, at the moment, one of the projects I'm involved in is straightening a damaged AC Cobra, which has been very severely damaged. I've also got like a Jag Mark II, which that's at college, we're restoring that. We've got a Morris Minor, which is nearing completion. There's a Land Rover under reconstruction. There's 2 Lotus 7 replicas at our college under construction. A Volvo P1800S, which is just about finished. Quite an array of vehicles, and that's to give people a choice of vehicles and different skills to try and work on.
How fortunate, where'd you get the cars from? How fortunate are you? They come in from dealers or just enthusiasts as well?
Yeah, most of them are enthusiast cars. They're basically people who see us at the NEC and usually ring us up, and we'll have like a long waiting list or something. I mean, one thing that we've got in at the pipeline at the moment is a family business who is an ice cream company, and they've got some old 1930s ice cream vans that they've always had, and they want us to do it. Yeah, that's a timber framed, aluminium bodied thing.
You must be between the parents see some absolutely fabulous vehicles. I mean, sorry, at the end of it you must, but different vehicles as well.
Yes, but the thing is, not everybody's interested in the same things. I like vintage cars as well, and maybe even Edwardian ones, but most people tend to just have one type of mark or type of vehicle that they are specifically interested in, and they tend to immerse themselves in everything about that vehicle. I'm quite a broad brush, I'm interested in all things, really.
Now, just finally, guys, where can anyone get any information of you today, or anyone who's listening now, you can obviously pop down there, but I assume you contact Leeds College for more details on the course.
Yes, if you just contact Leeds College of Technology, either the main site or the Westland Road site, and somebody will then put you in touch with either myself or Andy.
Is there any particular time the course starts? Is it sort of a march to something, or can they come in at any stage and then just see what I mean? If I missed the first 3 months, could I join and then just move on?
No, it's not that easy really.
Right.
September is the start of the academic year. That's when the course normally starts. To try and join part way through any course,
difficult.
You're always playing catch up. So if you're really seriously interested, give us a call, come along, have a look round, look at some of the other colleges by all means, but hopefully you will choose Leeds College of Technology.
Favourite car? Putting you on the spot.
AC Cobra.
Really? Mick?
At the moment, mine's an Alpha Spider, because that's what I'm on with at the moment.
Listen, guys, I know you've been here all day, and I know you've had a good look around as well. Can we thank you for joining us? It's been tremendous.
Thank you.
Interesting.
Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, from Leeds College of Technology, talking about car restoration. If you do want to have a chat with them, once they come on stage, nice thank you to Mick Moorehouse and Andy Kissack. Guys, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you. Along with Emma Jessen now.